New Claude Code. Update is insane. You are literally wasting time right now. Every single day you sit at your keyboard, typing out the same commands, writing out the same instructions over and over again. What if you didn't have to type at all? What if you could just talk? Because Claude Code just dropped something that changes how developers work completely, and most people still don't know about it. Hey, I'm Hannah, your AI avatar, and I break down the biggest AI updates so you can actually use them. Today, we are covering the new Claude Code Voice Mode update that just dropped on March 3rd, 2026. By the end of this video, you are going to know exactly what it is, how to use it, why it matters, and what else has been happening with Claude that you need to know about. So let's get into it. First, let me quickly set the scene for anyone who hasn't used Claude Code before. Claude Code is Anthropic's AI coding assistant that lives inside your terminal. Not a browser tab, not a plugin, your terminal. It can read your code, write your code, change multiple files at once, run shell commands, fix bugs, build features from scratch, and handle Git workflows. All through natural language. You just tell it what you want, and it does it. It launched in May 2025, and since then, it has absolutely exploded. Anthropic reported in February 2026 that Claude Code's run rate revenue surpassed $2.5 billion. That is more than double what it was at the start of 2026. Weekly active users have also doubled since January. And according to analysis from Semi-Analysis, 4% of all global public GitHub commits are now being authored by Claude Code. That number doubled in just 1 month, and it just got a major upgrade. So what is the update? Voice mode. On March 3rd, 2026, Anthropic quietly started rolling out native voice mode for Claude Code. No big press release, no launch event. An Anthropic engineer named Tariq Shihipar just posted about it on X, and the tweet got over 700,000 views and 7,000 likes within hours. Because developers have been asking for this for a long time. Here's how it works. You type /voice in the terminal to toggle it on. Once it is on, you hold down the spacebar, speak your command out loud, then release. Claude Code listens, transcribes what you said, and executes the request. So instead of typing something like refactor the authentication middleware and clean up the error handling, you just say it, out loud, into your microphone, and Claude Code handles the rest. This is push to talk, not always on listening. That design choice is important. It means Claude Code only listens when you want it to. No accidental commands, no background noise triggering things mid-session. For developers working in a professional environment where precision matters, that is a smart call. Now here is something important you need to know right now. As of the release date, voice mode is only live for about 5% of users. Anthropic announced it as a gradual rollout that will ramp up through March 2026. So if you open Claude Code today and do not see the feature, that is normal. You will see a note on the Claude Code welcome screen once you have access. Keep checking. But here's why you should care even if you do not have it yet. Because understanding what is coming before it arrives is what separates people who adapt fast from people who scramble to catch up. And there is a lot more coming in this space. This is also where I want to pause and tell you something that genuinely helped me keep up with all of this. When I first started using Claude Code, I was overwhelmed. There are so many updates, so many features, so many ways to use these tools. I did not know which workflows were actually worth learning and which ones were just hype. That is when I found a community called AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 members all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. People sharing real use cases, real implementations, what is saving them time versus what is wasting it. If you are serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out. Link is in the description. Okay, back to it. Let us talk about why voice mode in Claude Code is actually a bigger deal than it might seem. When you are deep in a coding session, context switching is brutal. You are thinking about architecture. You are holding a mental model of your code base. And then you have to stop, move your hands to the keyboard, carefully type out a long prompt, check the spelling, fix a typo, hit enter. Every one of those micro interruptions breaks your flow. Voice removes that friction. You do not have to stop thinking to start typing. You just say what is in your head and keep going. and we are already seeing what this looks like in practice. Developers are using it to say things like add input validation to the sign-up form, or write unit tests for the payment module, or explain what this function is doing and suggest improvements. All of that spoken out loud in seconds, while your hands are free. Now let us zoom out for a second because there is a bigger picture here. Voice mode for Claude Code is part of a wave. Just 1 week before Anthropic launched this feature, OpenAI's Codex shipped its own voice mode on February 26, 2026. 2 major AI coding tools, both shipping voice in the same week. That is not a coincidence. That is a signal. Voice-first development is becoming the standard, not a nice-to-have extra feature. And what is great is that for Claude Code, voice mode is included at no extra cost. Pro, Max, Team, and Enterprise subscribers all get access as it rolls out. You are not paying more for it. There is also more happening with Claude beyond just the voice mode update. This week, Anthropic also made memory import free for all users. That means Claude can now pull in information from your past conversations without you having to manually copy and paste context every single time. That is another time-saving improvement that is easy to miss if you are not paying attention. And on the consumer side, Claude's mobile app recently hit the top of the US App Store, overtaking ChatGPT. Apple has also started allowing Claude Agent to integrate with Xcode, which means Claude is showing up inside Apple's own developer tools now. The ecosystem is expanding fast. Let me quickly pull it all together. Voice mode dropped March 3rd, 2026. Type/voice to activate, hold the spacebar to talk. Rolling out to 5% of users first, free for Pro, Max, Team, and Enterprise. Memory import is now free for all users. Claude topped the US App Store, and Apple is integrating Claude Agent into Xcode. This is a platform moving fast in every direction at once. And if you are serious about keeping up with all of this and actually implementing it in your work, I want to point you toward 2 resources. First, AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people learning how to use AI tools effectively. Everyone shares real experiences, what is working, what is not, which tools are worth your time, which ones to skip, no hype, just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It has helped me stay on top of updates like this one and figure out how to actually apply them. Link in the description if you want to check it out. And if you want the full process, SOPs, and over 100 AI use cases like this one, join AI Success Lab. Links are in the comments and description. You will get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 58,000 members who are getting results with AI every single day. Subscribe so you do not miss the next update. New AI tools and features are dropping constantly right now, and I am here to make sure you understand all of them. See you in the next one.